What's up, everybody? My name is Rudy, and this is Rudy on Mars. I wanted to welcome you to my home studio and give you a quick tour of everything in here and kind of what I do. So Rudy on Mars was established in 2024. Last year, I decided to finally go full on with my own business besides just doing side work, make this kind of a full-time business for myself and for my production studio, and invested into a lot of gear and equipment that I've always wanted and I've always known how to use too. And there are some other things as well that I wanted to learn how to use, and I know that they would be a good tool for the type of work I want to do, whether it's audio production, video production, or just content creation and anything between that. So with that being said, that all went together and created the Rudy on Mars Studio. So Mars Studio is pretty much like a hybrid setup. It's a bit of digital and analog. Some of the gear that's in here, I have stuff from Heritage Audio, Louder Than Liftoff, Focusrite, Isla Instruments, Audioscape Audio, SSL, of course, the big names, Rupert Neve, Orange, Fender, a few guitars as well, and basses. And I'm adding, of course, as any other studio would be. I'm always constantly moving things around or adding and changing things up, you know, in that endless quest for sonic pureness. No, but seriously, it's pretty cool. Music for me and my musical journey started just at a very early age, a very young age. I remember vividly listening to my cousin's boombox in our apartment up north, and like just remembering how amazed I was just listening to all the artists and the music that was coming out of speakers. And being of Caribbean descent, there's a lot of music is very much instilled into a lot of the culture that we do, and I was always a fan of the artists and stuff from the countries that I'm familiar with of my relatives and ancestors. So with that being said, it's just always kind of, you always hear a tune in your head, you know, you always have that kind of vibe, and you always feel the energy of music and what sonics kind of do and how it invokes emotion in you. I remember my first DAW probably that I ever touched was MTV's Music Generator on PlayStation 1. That was the first time I think I've ever tried to make music. Then from there, I think Fruity Loops 1, the original Fruity Loops, not FL Studio, Fruity Loops 1 came out, and you know, totally mind blown, was able to make music on that. People would talk crap about you because it's not Pro Tools or something official, it's something more expensive. But you know, again, like everybody else, you had a crack copy and you learned how to like kind of do your production work with it. And then of course your songs and everything that you save kind of crashed because back then we had viruses on our computers and you would steal it, MP3s and whatever else, and it went away. But that being said, I've always kind of been tinkering and working on like the engineering aspect and just kind of how to make songs and creations better, you know. So it just kind of took me on a long journey, even throughout my career rather, doing other things, but just ultimately coming back to it because I never really lost that feeling, that love for music and editing and just doing media and creation like that. So with that being said, Rudy on Mars was kind of like the final phase of my joy for this, and yeah, it's just kind of what I do. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it, and follow me for more. Peace.